Rudy says that you should not talk to Mueller.
A lot of people say that. Look,
given the IG report and stuff that's coming out.
They're getting people who say something a little bit off. Is it a nice day? Well, no, it's not a great day. Oops, right. He lied. He goes, got problems. People are afraid of that, and I would like to talk, but it seems to be very biased.
Mm-hmm. One of some of the texts, and we're not going to quote them, were very vicious regarding people who support you.
Yeah, vicious. I have the greatest supporters in the world. By the way, they're the smartest, they're the hardest working, they pay taxes, they're incredible, they're loyal. I have the bikers, I have the construction workers, I have them all. By the way, I have the FBI. You go into the FBI and take a poll of the real FBI, not the scum on top, not Comey and that group of people that are total thieves.
Most of those are gone.
Well, I don't know how Peter Strzok is still working there, to be honest with you.
He's working in HR.
It doesn't matter. That's even worse.
Mr. President, this is your FBI.
But you know what I've done, and you know this, I've told you this. I'm so involved. Great new Secretary of State.
Right.
I have a fantastic relationship now with North Korea. There were missiles being thought about.
Yeah.
People aren't thinking about it anymore. I said on the Department of Justice, I would stay uninvolved. Now, I may get involved at some point if it gets worse. I say I'm staying uninvolved. I'm letting this report go through. I did nothing wrong. There was no collusion. There was no obstruction.
But, Mr. President, I was on Capitol Hill yesterday, and there are a number of congressional Republicans who are, they're trying to get some documents from your Department of Justice, your FBI.
I tried to stay involved. I may not stay involved, uninvolved, because they have to get the documents. Look, I think everybody
But your
agrees.
FBI is stonewalling.
I think that Rod Rosenstein thinks that you have to get the documents. I really believe that. I saw him yesterday. He gave me a briefing. I think that he believes you have to get the documents.
What did he say regarding the IG report?
Well, he wasn't thrilled about it. I mean, you can't be if you're in there now, but it really was talking about the past. It's not talking about us. It's talking about before us, and it's talking about the election. What they did during the election was a disgrace. It's probably never happened in our country before. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. What's going to happen when we go further? And there was total bias. I mean, total bias.
From what you've seen so far, should James Comey be locked up?
Well, look, I would never want to get involved in that. Certainly, they just seem like very criminal acts to me. What he did was criminal. What he did was a terrible thing to the people. What he did was so bad in terms of our Constitution, in terms of the well-being of our country. What he did was horrible. Should he be locked up? Let somebody make a determination. Look at all the dishonest things that crooked Hillary did. Look at what's gone on. It's very sad.
Sounds like he was using a private email, too.
He had a private email. That was, of all the things, that wasn't, to me, maybe the most interesting, but it was probably the funniest.
Because she got in big trouble for her private email.
Yeah.
Oh, James Comey's using one,
That
too.
was a little bit of a surprise, I have to say.
Yeah. From what we've seen, though, regarding the IG report, it sounds like Comey made some bad judgments, but nothing criminal.
Well, if you look at what happened, and don't forget all of these people like Strzok, what he did was criminal. Strzok and so many others. McCabe is now up.
You mean the bias, the animus?
Well, they all worked for Comey, and Comey knew everything that was going on. You think McCabe didn't tell him everything? McCabe told him everything, and McCabe is up for criminal right now.
And now he's suing the Department of Justice.
And he's now suing, and it's a total mess. They're all going against each other. No, I think Comey was the ringleader of this whole den of thieves. It was a den of thieves.
Are you confident that either through the congressional investigators or the IG report or new management at the FBI, things are going to work out, things are cleaning up, and we'll get to the bottom of all that stuff?
I do believe so. I think it's happening. It's happening slowly, but it's happening. I think Christopher Wray is very different from Comey, which is what you need. You need different. You need like the opposite. And he's moving step by step. And you're going to see a whole new, very proud FBI. I think that the Justice Department will end up being great. It's all going to happen. It's all going to work out. But I tried to stay as much uninvolved as I can.
You were very involved in going to Singapore.